is Amaros. I'm just about to join our RxCraft server. We just started a new seed. It's a reused seed that has been used once before by a couple of friends, one of which is joining us, Turkanil. He is actually probably not in the game at the moment, but let's go ahead and jump in. This is a fresh character, so it's gonna start at spawn and we'll see where we go. We're running a couple of mods right now. Yes, we can hear you. We're actually running BuildCraft thermal expansion. Right now I got a graphic mod. That way we can have some pretty high def. Oh, glitching out on me a little there. So what we want to do right now is just mark spawn for us. Oh, I bet you what it is I'm unable to edit spawn. Once the game owner has edited a block in spawn, we are unable to actually modify anything in spawn, unless if we're granted permissions probably. But let's go ahead and use our mapping to set a waypoint so we know where spawn is.
Yeah, you need to be ops, so only ops are allowed. You're not in that group. I can make you temporarily if you'd like.
I don't need to be temporarily. We'll deal with that when we actually get to working in spawn. But right now we're just going to find a new home, since we are going to be doing iron golem farms. We do not want to touch spawn. We have a wonderful map here. Very huge mountain right here at spawn. Some lava. Based on the previous playthrough, Turkanil actually settled down right around a mine. So he's going to be exploring his abandoned mine for the next little while we go and see what we can do about building our own base.
Oh, that will be once I break into it. Probably through the ceiling again.
We need some food, so let's take out a sheep or two.
I don't think 1710 has fooding sheep.
Ah yes, we don't get mutton, do we? We've been playing 1.6.4 for the past while, but thankfully, just a couple days ago, the wonderful guys over at Thermal Expansion released a 1.7.10 support for the thermal expansion, so we are now playing on 1.7.10. We actually installed EnderIO as well, so we could have some of the functionality that thermal expansion provided. And now that we got thermal expansion, we decided we would keep EnderIO as well for some of the extra benefits that it provides, and just to play with the new mod. As you can tell, I have actually ran this world a little bit beforehand on a different account. And we're actually going to run over to a stash of items that I was able to acquire last time. If we don't get eaten by zombies before I get there. Ooh, creeper. It's always dangerous to run in these forests at night. Good thing we got our little mini map up there. It does show us a little bit of our surrounding environment. How are we gonna get around this? It's probably as dark for you guys as it is for I. Almost fell victim to that guy, didn't we? I have no idea where we are at or going. There we go. Maybe I should have Turcano come over and escort us. We are aiming for that desert. Oh, witches.
Head west.
Oh, getting shot at.
You're gonna die.
What do you take me for, an amateur? Oh, spider. We don't like spiders. And zombies.
Head for the longhouse. Head for the longhouse.
That is where we are going. Spiders and zombies. And archers, oh my. Alright, there is the log house, and there are spiders crawling all over it. I'm probably going to let one or two in the door, and I did not mean to lay down the wool blocks. There we go. We are safe for the moment. Ooh, and I almost died. Look how close that was. Well, I will pause for a moment while we wait for morning and be right back. Alright, we stole Turcanil's bed, so he's gonna have to sleep in it again so he doesn't end up in spawn. But let's go over here. Our entrance is right over here. There we go. Secret base. So these are the few items that I was able to collect prior. I had done a strip mining session just so I could get some basic tools. I do have some food in here. As you can see, it is in dire need at the moment. Maybe I don't have food in here. Oh, I stuck it over here. There we go. Let's go ahead and collect everything. I hear rumor that there is a nice plot of land to the east of us. I don't think I'm going to be able to carry everything. West of us. Been corrected. Let's go ahead and sort out our inventory. Some of which is useless, other of which is not. Let's see. Probably don't need quite as much of that. Definitely want to keep our crafting table. Here, let's get rid of some of this. Goodbye to those. And those. What else can we consolidate? We can probably get rid of the stone pickaxe since we can recreate that. Normally we would chop that, speed things up. And we need to get rid of one more thing. Ooh, tough choice. Let's just break this down. Yeah, we can always get dirt. Alright. We are ready to set off. That was our previous expedition, just slightly down there. Definitely should think about taking some of this stuff with us. And of course, alright. It's supposedly a good 500 blocks or so to the west, right next to a village. So we should have some pretty good luck. There's an egg.
Tell me if there are potatoes.
Potatoes are a very easy, good source of food. Very low maintenance. Very easy to automate, especially with some of the mods that we have on our learning server, the 164. We had a pretty good potato farm going. Provided us with all the food that either of us needed. Let's see if we have space for these. We do not. What else shall we sacrifice? Bone is expendable for now. You can grind it up for bone meal and use it. But we have no need to make things grow faster at the moment. And I personally don't like to eat things with bone in them, so we'll probably just time-lapse our way as we investigate the surrounding hills here. And I see oil. Let's go ahead and mark a waypoint for that. Looks like a small bit of oil, but every little bit counts at this stage until we can find a bigger one. We are back. Did some running around, and Turcanil actually found the village. So we are trying to get through, around, or over, in between, or something this mountain before the skeleton kills us. Ooh, that was close. And there it is. Look at that. And there's a chapel, which means we have a priest. Oh yeah, look at that. We'll get up there eventually. Nice waterfall. Yeah, look at that. That is one mammoth mountain that we will conquer. I'm thinking we should start right there though. Let's go ahead and check the town. Doors are missing. That shouldn't take too long to rebuild. Villagers. Alright. Looks like we are good here. Looks like we got sun in the sky, so we got some time. We can actually get right into it. Let's level this out a little bit. And more storage. Finally, to get all that out of here feels good. Need those. Definitely need that. We can get rid of some of that. Keep those. Alright. deposit the rest of these. I haven't built anything from EnderIO before, so this will be the first thing. Iron bars, which is a whole lot of iron, which means we need to smelt. Now this is kind of inefficient to do because the sag mill will actually give us 2 times the amount of ore, so I don't want to smelt too much. But we're going to need quite a bit of iron, so we're going to have to throw in a fair amount. So let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the bars, 1, 2 for some additional. So now let's collect the rest of it to iron. So that'll cover us for these. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going through. And then we got 2 more, so we need 2 more iron. 4, 3, 4. So now that'll cover the machine chassis. Now we need some redstone, copper, and some gold nuggets. That'll be fun. So there. Take a few of those. One of those. So let's start piecemealing some of this. So there's the pattern. Now, Turcanil and I have already decided we're going to be fairly cooperative with our stuff, so if he needs to come over and borrow anything, he's more than welcome. Looks like we had a TCP/IP error again. He's got it set up on a server that allows it to automatically come back up, so we shouldn't have any problems with it being down for any extended period of time. It's just set us back a few moments. So let's see, 6 bars. These are also very nice decorative pieces. These are actually a little nicer looking than the stock, but not by much. So 4 and 4. Looks like I did make too many. But I'm sure it'll get used, so it won't be that big of a deal. And once we get going, it's not going to be... Nope, never mind. I don't second guess myself, so... Once we get going, it's not going to be a very big resource issue either. We do have intentions on building an iron golem farm, which should give us pretty near infinite iron. So we just have to worry about surviving until then. So there's our first item. Let's go ahead and place it there. Now this allows us to pulverize pretty well. Looks like I'm going to lose a little bit of the room design just to expand it a little here. things balance out a little bit. I'm new to the piping as well, so we're going to probably want to place these adjacent. So let's move this. We'll just place it out here somewhere so we don't have to worry about it, since this will be our new pulverizer. But we need redstone power. One way to do it is with that. Let's see what it takes to build a reservoir, shall we? Alright, cauldron surrounded by glass in looks like a varying or assortment of arrangement. It's a lot of iron. 7. There is this item from thermal expansion that basically does the same thing, but as you can see it's pretty expensive as well. So we probably won't use that. Tempting, but it's... I've relied on it before, it works well. I'm just not so sure about this new item here. But hey, we gotta give it a try anyway, right? So let's get some of those iron bars. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll need a bucket. 1, 2, 3. Now it supposedly takes a 4 square space. So we got pressurized fluid conduit, which we won't be able to build, or just normal fluid conduit. Clay, sand, gravel. We do have some. Sand, gravel. Need some clay though. See some gravel. There's some clay. We have to work with here, so not very. Well, we can always go down, so let's come over here. to clean that up. Make it look nicer. We're just looking to go down a little so we can start building some farm area. I try not to do this outside too much so that we don't have to worry about nighttime and all the hassles that that entails. Looks like we might want to go make some bread before we run out of food altogether. We probably got some steak still left in here. No, pork chops. To spend some resources on a shovel, this would go a little faster. Might actually do that for the farm itself. But for now, I think we're doing alright. I'll go ahead and dig the rest of this out off camera, and we can see how it looks, or at least start planting it in the next episode. But that's it for me for today, and we'll see you next time.